Hi, welcome to our channel and back to the tutorial for DBMS. Today we're going to see the continuation of the key concept, that is super key in DBMS, with a very simple example. So as of now, we are continuing the concept of what is primary key, what is candidate key, and a simple example also. Let's go for session today. What is super key in DBMS with real-time example. So whenever for intro, and if you want to strong in the concept of DBMS, here now all the key concept here. So whenever like the channel, please subscribe and share with your friends. And let's see here. So super key. So before now we had know what is super key. We can say super key. It's a set of attributes that uniquely identify a particular record that is known as a super key here. For example, we can say student number and student where in the table of student number here student name and etc. And let's use the pointer here. And moreover, there will be some rules is there. That means adding 0 or more attributes to the candidate key generate the super key. And also we can say simply what is a super key. One more difference, that is it is a super setup. Sorry, it is a super set of candidate key. Remember. And how the question arises now, how candidate key is different from super key. So if you want to compare, very simple and easy. Here as of candidate keys all are selected from the set of super keys only. So let's say example, the student number, name, age, phone number is there, means we can select from here only. The thing you here remember while taking the key is it should not have any redundant VAT reports. That means repeated information or repeated data should not be come with a candidate key concept here. Let's go for a small example where you can get clarity. So here example, let's say example of student, you have a table like student ID. Here observe here clearly student ID, name, phone number, age is there. Here student number 1, the row 1, that student ID is 1 and name is John, with having different phone number and age is 18. Another student ID is 2 and same name but different phone number, different age is there. Like this there. Here what you understand means here student, we can make combination of key here, that is student ID. Say a student ID is unique in every row of the data. So remember every row of the data, and here we can and what happens means it can be used to identify each row in a unique way. So if you have student ID, we can whenever fetch the data from the 1, we can understand student ID is 1 and name of the candidate is John and age is 18 and so on. We can get all the information properly here. If you take student ID, it will give the different information John with the phone number, age and so on and so on. And we can make one more combination, that is student ID comma name. So if we take this ID, student ID name, what will happen means we can do some combinations, student ID comma name and so on and so on. Variety of ways we can make the super here. You make two combinations, what happen means you ask now your student ID is 1 and student 2 both same name only, but what happen means we can make a same both are came, but we can form the key with the help of student ID here. So without confusion. And if you take another comment, that phone number, so this here you can say example, best example, phone number also one of the super key only, because with the phone number you can identify. Suppose if you take phone number, this is John. Suppose if you take this a phone number, it identify this is the phone number of Peter and student ID 3 and age is 18 and so on. So I hope that you have clarity about what is super key today. Remaining we'll see in the next session. Thank you.